Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the conscious choices that we're making or the conscious choices that you're making. So please stick around for this one because this one's a little bit more full on, I feel. So yeah, please stick around. Okay, so as I was saying, with this video, basically we are going to be talking about conscious choices that we make, all these decisions that we make, our conscious decision that we make, our behaviours, again, conscious decision about those behaviours that we're making, conscious decisions about the people that we're associating with, just consciously aware of everything that we're doing. But that does include you're making the conscious decision to continue with your mental health. As in a downward spiral. You're making a conscious decision to continue the way you are. You're making a conscious decision not to get help. You're making a conscious decision not to take action, etc., etc. I could go on. And not a lot of people will tell you that, and not a lot of people may ever tell you that or have told you that, but I'm going to tell you that because that's what I want to do this video for. I need to start giving people a kick up the arse. I am not the kind of guy that will walk around on eggshells. Reason being is because I was once you. I was once that person that would find excuses or not take responsibility for my actions, or not so much my actions, like what I was not doing in a way. It was more about the actions I weren't taking, like I said, etc., etc. So everything that I might say, I'm not trying to trigger you, I'm not trying to upset you or piss you off, but if it does, maybe it's because you needed to hear it. You know, if I'm saying that to you and it triggers you, I have to then question, right, well, if it's upsetting you or you're getting angry about that, then the shoe fits, as the saying goes. So that again is my decision. Now, unless you're again somebody that's got some kind of issue in terms of like Alzheimer's, dementia, people like that, it's a little bit different. If you've had an accident and it's obviously something that's not working anymore, like, you know, there are things that may not fit. So that's fair enough. But for the majority, like I'm talking a huge percentage of people, probably 60-70% of people that suffer with mental health, this fits you very easily. So yeah, so we're all making a conscious choice every single day. You know, you make a conscious decision to get out of bed. You make a conscious decision to make a cup of tea. You make a conscious decision to make the cup of coffee. You make a conscious decision whether you're going to phone in sick to work because you saw, you know, scribble scrabble in your mind, you don't want to go to work. These are all conscious choices that you're making. And you need to start accepting that you're responsible for your mental health. I'm not responsible for it. Your doctors and psychiatrists, if you are trying to see them, aren't responsible for it. But I want to help you. I want to point you in the right direction. But you're the only person that can walk your journey. Like I said, you've got to do it, unfortunately. You've got to put the work in. So this is why I'm saying about these conscious decisions. You've got to consciously make the decision today that you're going to help yourself. Consciously accept who you are and how you've got there. Consciously accept the fact that you are going to have to do the work. Consciously accept that you're going to have to graft. Consciously accept that this is not going to be easy, and so on, so on, so on, so on. I'm running out of fingers. So you get my point, is that this is not something where you're going to wake up the next morning and I'm fixed. That is almost rare, probably never happened, but yeah, I think the percentage of people is probably 1% or less that's ever done that. So, and I would probably question the people that have done that maybe weren't that deep. Nonetheless, they should still, you know, do it. But yeah, like I say, I'm sort of going off track there. But yeah, you have to become consciously aware of everything. So you have to become aware of, you know, consciously aware of your surroundings and things like this. Again, this is something I'll be talking about, awareness and things like that soon anyway. But yeah, you have to start making choices. Should I be around this person? Should I be around this situation? Should I help this person? I need to say no. These are all conscious choices that you need to start making, you know, because you have to. For me, if you don't start making these choices, you are not going anywhere, really, to be honest. So, and you don't have to listen to me, even if you go and see a therapist or talking therapy or whatever it is that you do. That's fine. If it works for you, it works for you. You don't have to listen to me. But what I'm saying to you is, you have to, just like you consciously made the decision to do the talking therapy, you have to consciously accept that you're going to have to do a bit more work than that. You can't just go to talking therapy, feel a bit better for it, and expect yourself just to be better. You've got to start doing other things, and that includes everything. This outside world, everything. You've got to start sorting the lot out. And yeah, what's the saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. It's very much going to be like that. So yeah, and that's what I'm sort of touching upon, is I need you to start being very consciously aware of your decisions that you're making and have made and that you're going to make moving forward. So sorry, I just kind of scratched my knackers there on camera. Or am I sorry? I don't know. But I'm not editing out, so it's tough. But yeah, you need to really start thinking about these things in a little bit more of a deeper term. Don't get triggered by what I'm saying. I'm saying it in the, it's coming from the right place. Don't try and get triggered by it. Don't argue back with it. I mean, if you want to have a debate and a chat about it, I'm fine to have a chat about it. I'm absolutely fine to do it. As long as we've been respectful and we've just been grown-ups about it, and not like everything today is like, well, I don't agree with your opinion, I want you cancelled. If you're one of them people, I ain't got time for you, if I'm being honest. I just think it's such a childish thing that's happening in the world right now with people like that. So but that's another subject. But yeah, I need you to start like really thinking about everything like that. You need to set some time aside every single day or every night before you go to bed and think about things. And it might scare you that, oh, but I don't want to think about them things, or I don't want to do that because that might start this thought coming on. I might start having a panic attack. Like, well, there you go, right there. You're telling yourself that you don't want to do something. That's what you keep telling yourself. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Or this won't work. That won't work. I can't do this. I can't do that. When you notice, again, be consciously aware of the things that you're saying, because it's kind of like in the last video, like I said, with the the thoughts, words, and feelings. You've got to be consciously aware of these kinds of things happening all the time. You've got to be aware of it immediately. Click straight away and go, hang on, no, I'm not doing that, and then correct yourself. It's okay to get it wrong. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to still have bad days where you might think, oh, well, I've been trying it and it's not working. That's okay. It's not going to work in a day or 2 or 3. You're talking months, maybe weeks if you're really good at it. But if I tell you that I was like how I was with the suicidal problems and all these other thoughts and feelings and just lost it, I was just at my wit's end. I got to my breaking point really where I'd had enough. But within January of that year, because that's when it started, to April, like I'd say mid to end April, I felt different. I almost woke up in this time period, so this 4 month gap. When I got to this point, I woke up and I felt like the previous 5-6 years, whatever it'll be, was a dream, because I had my breakthrough. And as soon as that happened, I then kept going, and I had the motivation to carry on with this because I had my breakthrough. And then I'd say, so if I go from this point here where I had my breakthrough and go year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, to year 4 being now, where we are now, this year is where I was at with my recovery, and like coming, like that hook coming. That 12 months is my recovery part, and then year 2, year 3, and year 4 to where I am now talking to you, stronger than I've ever been mentally. There's not a lot that really phases me or bothers me. There's a couple of things that will pop in occasionally, but it's few and far between these days. You're going to have bad days, but those are bad days. Those aren't mental breakdowns anymore. They're just a regular bad day that we all have, where we just think, oh, fuck it. But you just accept that it's happened and you move on. Tomorrow's another day. So, if you can get, if I can get from here to here, you can. There's nothing stopping you, and I don't care what you said. Well, there is something stopping you. It's you that's stopping you. So, but yeah, that's a good thing. The fact that it's only you stopping you means that you aren't being held against your will to get over your mental health. So sort yourself out, give your head a bit of a wobble, and go for it. Just go for it. Don't be afraid. Go for it. And accept what you are currently doing, accept who you've currently become, and accept your behaviours, and accept that you are making the decision not to get better, and it's currently your fault that you're like this. I know that sounds harsh, me saying that's your fault that you're like that. I don't mean it in the way that you're probably taking it. I mean it in the way that you have to take that responsibility. Like I said, you are at fault right now because you know that you're not right. If you know that you're not right, you know that your mental health's not correct and proper, but you're not doing anything about it, well, that's your fault. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm not sorry to say that, actually. Why am I saying sorry? I don't apologise for shit. I am not sorry. I'm not sorry because it's true. You know, I don't believe in the word sorry because, you know, sorry is a fake word to me. People say sorry for it's sacred. I'm waffling on now, going off subject. But yeah, I need you, or you need you, to start accepting all these things that I'm saying and start moving on, really. So yeah, I've waffled on a bit too long. Please do, again, leave a like and comment and subscribe as I keep asking you. And we will see you on the next video. Cheers.